was the channel doing?
No, you ask this every week. No, I don't know. I thought we were fine. You know, I was trying to buy some woke things, but you know, we the only problem we had is that we didn't foresee the big problems heading towards this channel.
Would you still consider this episode woke?
Well, you know, it's 4 years ago.
How would you describe
Well, I'd say it's problematic. Oh, you wouldn't be able to show it nowadays.
We're airing it this week.
Holy f... Because I don't know what to say here. Because I don't know what to say here.
Honestly, I'm cool with the gays. I've seen Tyler the Creator live.
Whoa, okay. Look, nobody ever said I was perfect, right? I mean, apart from my mum. Just let me show you. Look, I know there were some mistakes, but you know the intentions were good. You know, this is me talking about LGBTQ issues.
You know, I was thinking about positionality. You know, we're white straight men.
Yeah.
And I wondered if it'd be better to get a better cross section of people involved. You know, bringing things up like LGBTQ issues.
You know, that's footage of me wanting to bring it up, and then Steve is just mocking of me all the way through.
BLT, blah blah stuff.
But then, you know, one of the things I'm proud of is that, you know, we didn't just lampshade it. You know, we addressed the issues in the room.
You know, there are actual consequences to purposely misunderstanding people.
No, I'm proud of that.
Are you proud of this video?
Well, define proud.
By being satisfied by it.
No.
Is that because you don't support LGBTQ plus rights?
No, obviously. I mean, yes, obvious. What? The reason I was disappointed is because we spent an hour talking about freedom of speech and, you know, the rights of LGBT, you know, plus QI, the community, but we couldn't air that even now because of copyright, because you keep stealing from other YouTubers. Look, I'll show you. I have evidence. Speech isn't neutral. One dampens the other. You know, PC is basically a microaggression. But I mean, if you think that, then you ought to agree that small acts of homophobia, sexism, racism have a silencing effect on marginalised groups of people. The question you want to ask yourself is, what side do you want to be on? What a lovely sentiment that was, however snowflake you may feel that is. But is it his ideas? Are they his words? Well, let's have a look at this script, shall we? Shall we look at the silence effects through sexism, racism and homophobia? Oh, some forms of speech tend to dampen others. And there comes a point where you have to choose which side you're on. Remind you of anyone? Is this Dan's script? No, it's ContraPoints. And just an aside, ContraPoints is a YouTuber. Oh no, if I say aside, does that mean it's gonna come on the video? Oh no! Contra is a YouTuber. She is a great writer. She's a great writer. She has great political. Yeah, we spoke for an hour, and yeah, it's unfilmable. It's unairable, at least. Look. If I was recreating Ulysses, they'd say, "Oh, you're a genius for doing this."
But this isn't an epic. It's unfilmable because of you.
Well, that's not the point, isn't it? Look, the point is that I, even in 4 years ago, was on the right side of history, and Steve wasn't.
According to Stephen, the point is that you broke copyright law.
No, okay. Look, I was inspired, right? The community online is, it's like improv. It's, yes and. I couldn't have made it more clear that I was inspired. Inspired. I'm inspired. The only way Dan was inspired is how he came up with new ways to break continuity.
Yeah, continuity is not one of my strong points for sure. But I'm on the right side of history. I support the LGBTQ plus community, and Steve didn't. That's the narrative. But Steve has footage of you being unable to name a single gay celebrity and doing an offensive impression. Tin tan walla walla bin bang. Tin tan walla walla bin bang. That's not the point here. I'm the editor. I'm the one editing. I have control. I have the voice. I have the voice.
Do you actually have any gay friends?
No, but
Wow.
Graham Norton.
So woke.
Graham Norton isn't just constantly having sex on the sofa.
Bradley Cooper. What was your phone name? Or
When can you do impressions of other countries? Simple. There are 2 rules. 1, if you're good at it, do it. Second rule, if you're not good at it, make sure they're colonial countries themselves. So if it's Britain, oh jolly old chap, feel free. If it's America, hell yeah, knock yourselves out. If it's Ireland, don't do it. And there you go. There shouldn't be any more issues which could possibly arise. Although with that theory, you could do a Chinese accent. Oh. Alright, well, I'll put my fucking hands up. I'm not very good at continuity. But what are we going to do now? Is this just mutually assured destruction, is it? We could just keep throwing shit at each other, but, we've just reached an impasse. What do we do now? How do we decide which narrative to follow?
4 years ago, Dan struggled to name any gay male celebrities. But I'm woke now.
Really?
Yes! I'll show you and the other 7 people watching. Dan, I challenge you. I can name more lesbians on screen than you can male gay celebrities. And I will show you all just how woke I am and how lesbians on screen is very much part of my everyday life.
Yeah, of course I am. GB News is more woke than Steve. Right, so I have to name real life gay male celebrities. Yeah, easy. 2 a penny. And Steve has to name real life lesbians actors. So not just the ones on screen for the male gays. Real life lesbians.
Scarlett Johansson, Penelope Cruz, Vicky Cristina Barcelona, Natalie Portman, Mila Kunis, Swan, Naomi Watts, Laura Harring, Mulholland Drive.
Do you need any help? No, I don't need your help, thank you. Steven's naming lesbian settings. That's not even fair. There's loads of bloody lesbian settings. There aren't any male gay settings. Fucking Brokeback Mountain.
The actor's name.
Yeah, bloody Heath Ledger and the guy who doesn't shower.
And his name.
I don't know his bloody name. Google him or smell him.
I don't know their names, it's European, but blue is the warmest colour. 10 out of 10. Room in Room. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm fine. Of course I'm fine. Will from Will and Grace. What? That's not even acting. That's dishonesty. No, I mean, Steve can't keep naming them because, eventually it'll just sound like a fucking pervert.
Rachel Weisz, Disobedience, with Rachel McAdams. She starred in Mean Girls with Amanda Seyfried, who starred in Jennifer's Body, and also with Julianne Moore in Chloe. Julianne Moore in The Kids Is Alright too. Charlize Theron, Monster, Atomic Head in the Clouds with Penelope Cruz.
Maybe there just aren't many. Maybe people just decided that playing people with different sexual orientation is morally wrong. And you might get the odd person who does it once or maybe even twice, but eventually you realise it's just a morally corrupt thing to do.
Heather Graham. Oh, come on, she must be. Grey matters. And even cowgirls get the blues. The O in Ohio. Father of invention. Both terrified. Kiss and tell. Compulsion. Broken. Boogie woogie. And about cherry. Gay. I've got it. Natasha. Gay. Icon. Leone. Oh, come on. She must be gay, sleeping with other people, American Reunion, Intervention, Modern Vampires, Freeway 2, If These Walls Could Talk 2, Addicted to Fresno, but I'm a cheerleader, Orange is the New Black, come on!
Have you given up? No, I haven't bloody given up. Just give me a minute, okay? Yeah, I've moved on in the last 4 years. No, I'm not a bloody dinosaur. Look, I've read, I've improved myself. I don't even talk about race anymore.
But someone is in Orange is the New Black, though. I mean, that's a satisfactory. Okay, Natasha Leone and Yale Stone. Fuck, okay, Natasha Leone and Kamiko Glenn. Taylor Schilling. Alice Vowles. Fuck's sake. Kamiko Glenn. I already had her. Samira Wiley. Yes! She's gay! Yes! Oh, fuck. Oh. Liam Delaria. Yes! Yes! Yes!
What's the prize? Pride. Yeah, okay, you're the biggest pervert. Well done. Good for you, mate. Look, even a stop clock is right twice a day, for God's sake. Look, you have the floor. You can edit this now. You can control the narrative. Fill your boots.
So basically, we had an interview, but we can't air it because of Dan.
Did you put her music on the interview?
Yeah, I thought that'd be really cool to do.
Yeah, okay, Daniel, this is very, very important now.
Okay.
Did you ask her permission?
Why? I mean, it's her interview for her. It's her music.
Ah, shit.
Why does that even matter?
We've got a DMCA strike.
Yeah, we spoke about DMCA at length. However, most of it's missed the cut because apparently you find it really boring. It's only based on the comments of the first 2 videos. So I'm going to cut all of that for you, fast forward all the boring bits, and we'll do a nice little cutty jokey bit about DMCA. That'll make you happy. Copyright for what? Using her own music?
Oh, so you know DMCA?
DMCA, Digital Millennium Copyright Act.
Oh, so you do know DMCA?
Copyright, DMCA, Digital Millennium Copyright Act.
Oh, so you do know DMCA?
DMCA. It's an American thing, but of course, I'm a librarian.
That DMCA strike down means the interview video's gone. The copyright owner sent a legal request, so the video's been demonetized.
I mean, can we just delete it?
No, Mr. Analog, that won't work. We can ask her to retract it.
Can we do that? Have you messaged them?
I've tweeted that he or she or
just say that.
he or she or they aren't willing to respond. I mean, our only option is to counterclaim and then have someone, he, she or they, look into it.
So, yeah, it's 4 years later. Steve's probably been cancelled now, but I've been silenced by the powers that be, the big multi-million-pound corporations, and that's why we can't show the third video. which is a shame because it's possibly the best interview I've ever seen.
I saw it. It was a pile of shit.
I just wish I could show you all
4
years later, Steve's how amazing it was, and how I'm a genius, and how I'm generations ahead of my peers.
If they're so good, Dan, why don't you recreate it? Reconstruct it, like you have with my voice.
Hey, I wish I could, but you know, DMCA. DMCA. Hands are tied. Wish you could see how amazing I was, though.
DMCA is not applicable here. Dan clearly has permission to use the music. It is detailed in the transcripts he would be reconstructing. So Dan, there's nothing stopping you now. Fill your boots.
Yeah, let's do it then. Nothing stopping me. So you know what? You can't do that involved an impression of someone who's a woman, and that'd be offensive.
But didn't you make a video about when you can and can't do accents?
Yeah.
Would you like to retract that video and apologise?
No. And it is perfect because it is a perfect rule because I said it. Okay then. It's got no more reasons now. Great. Hi Katie, nice to meet you. Oh, thank you for having me on. Oh, it's absolutely my pleasure. This is my first interview, so please go easy on me. Oh, I'll try. First question is, are you British? Yes, I am. Born and raised. That's really handy. I mean, good to know. Second question is, would you rather date a man who was a 6-foot penis, or a man who, instead of a penis, had a tiny man? Oh, that's a tough question, isn't it? Would you need consent from the little man? Yeah, I believe so. Well, that's twice the number of people to get drunk then, isn't it? I suppose every time you had sex, it would be a threesome, though. The big 6-foot penis man. Oh, God, imagine going on a first date with him. Oh, everyone would be looking as he came into the restaurant. He would have to wear like a big trench coat and a hat. It'd look like that pepperoni advert from the 90s. Oh yeah, Animal. Oh, God bless his soul. And imagine what you talked about during the date. You know, how was your childhood? Oh, everyone was bullying him, calling him Dick. And his spirit, his ego would be so low, I bet no one ever sleeps with him. I think I might go for that, actually. Oh, thank you. I did have more questions, but I haven't got them on me. So I just wondered if we could have borrow your music to have dubbed over this interview. Of course you may. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you.
We got pretty lucky with that.
Yeah, I mean, who thought that actually our rules versus like really badly policed?
Yeah. We just have to be careful and no more of this like inspiration / plagiarising stuff. And I'm sure that there is a way of co-opting a market for LGBTQ stuff as well. So, you know, I mean, the rainbow's basically an advert nowadays anyway.
No, thank you. That's actually really amazing. I was just thinking, what's a cook? I read on
Sorry?
Yeah, a cook and a white knight. I mean, is that in the Batman film?
Where did you see that?
I read on the comments section.
You read the no, I told you not to read the comments section.
Oh, is that not?
No, I said I will read you the comments. I will read the comments out to you. Don't read the comment section anymore. Can you promise me not to?
Yeah, the pinky swear. Pinky.
Okay, alright. Very well. But when people love each other very much, he, she, or they